What's going on, family? It's the entertainer, the motivator, the educator, Lucky Murray, and I'm back with another CHH today. And this time, guys, I want to talk about a topic that I feel is not being addressed, but I want to put it on my platform and see if you guys have any question, comments, concerns about the situation. I'm gonna put it out there, and I need you, the people, to kind of break it down for me. Do Christian hip hop have an identity problem? And I got somebody that I interviewed a few weeks ago. He goes by the name of Eliseo Way. He is an artist out of Orlando, Florida, and he had a few things to say about the current issue of Christian hip hop. I'm gonna let him talk, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna explain why I think Christian hip hop has an identity problem.
I'm not finna get my aha gazelle on at all. Don't trust me. I'm not finna shade the Christian hip hop community. But I will say, coming from, of course, my trill side, right? And then going more on the positive side, I don't know what it is, bro. Like, I will reach out to cats, on the CHH side. And I don't know if I'm just not good enough for them, or maybe they know my past, or maybe they heard my trill stuff, or maybe I don't know what it is. But man, I've reached out to numerous Christian hip hop artists, a lot of them local. Like if you could think of probably some of the bigger local artists in Orlando, I've reached out to all of them, and it's like they don't feel me. I've sent them beats, hooks, dope stuff too, by the way. You know what I'm saying? It's like they don't get back with me, and that's okay, because I'm validated in my music through other things, so that's okay. But I've also been to video shoots. I've been to meetings with some of these guys, and a lot of them use profanity. A lot of them marriages or like in the tank, and you don't know about it. So it's like in my song, I'm like, man, it's almost like y'all living double lives out here. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's crazy, bro. So Anti-Social was definitely inspired by some of the Christian hip hop community, and I said, man, if that's kind of the way I've seen the not majority, but a lot of the cats in the CHH community, then I almost feel like I want to a little bit distance myself a little bit, because I know if I could see that, I know other people could see that.
So Eliseo says a few key things that I think that we need to touch about, or we need to talk about. The big debate right now in Christian hip hop is whether or not the new generation is bringing Christ into their rhymes. The new generation, are they representing something, or they just letting their art pretty much speak for themselves and not really let their light or their faith bleed into the music? And I think that we in Christian hip hop, we have identity crisis, and I think it starts within ourselves. We as a individual, as a brand, do not really know the direction that we want to go as a whole. You look at Eliseo, he came from Trill, which was a really big group in the Florida region and also the surrounding areas for many years. When he found Christian hip hop in 2012, the same time I found Christian hip hop, he was excited just as well as I was excited. He reached out to a few people and was like, hey, I want to work with you. I've been doing different things. He reached out to a lot of the bigger artists locally in Orlando. He didn't call any names, so I'm not even coming in here to speculate who it was. It doesn't really matter. So he put out the names, he put out the emails, and nobody reached back out to him. And my point number one is that we got to stop acting so Hollywood. There's a lot of people, and me and Miguel had this problem. We reach out to an artist and like, yo, we want to do an interview with you. And a lot of times they say, yo, homie, reach out to my management. Bro, your management 9 times out of 10, if you're in Christian hip hop, is either you, your wife, or a close friend. If we want to do an interview, just say you can or can't. Simple as that. If somebody reach out to you and they want to work with you, why is it that you have to A, bring them around so many loops, or B, they have to have a certain amount of clout for you to mess with them, or at least work with them? Like, yo, if this brother wants to work with you, be upfront. If you do not want to work with him, have the common courtesy, the politeness, just to email, yo, bro, I really want to work with you right now, but I can't, or I love the gesture, but my schedule, something. And two, it is discouraging other people to really dive into Christian hip hop. I think the biggest issue, the biggest problem with Christian hip hop right now is the fact that since we do not know what we're called, do not know what we want to talk about, and we have older artists beefing with younger artists and vice versa, and we have all these different vanity tweets or this indirect tweeting at other artists like, look, bro, let's call a spade a spade. Let's call whatever it is. I feel like we're a subgenre that we're super messy. You know, everybody talks about everybody, but in the big scheme of things, we want to seem like we all forgot. We want to seem like we in it for the right reasons, in it to say so. And in all actuality, you, my friend, and I'm not talking about you as a person, I'm talking about you as Christian hip hop. A lot of people in this space, man, just want to build up their names because they really can't do it in mainstream hip hop. So I think that, you know, the funny thing that this attitude towards Eliseo, and I know it's happening to a lot of people because I felt this way at the same time, has inspired him to write Anti-Social.
I don't wanna meet up later, cause y'all some low-key haters. Don't wanna get to know you. I guess that makes me anti-social, yeah. But that's alright with me. If I ain't worried about you, then don't be worried about me. If I ain't looking for you.
So the main thing I want you to kind of let's talk about here is, do you think that Christian hip hop has an identity crisis, identity problem? You know, Eliseo Way, he's also a producer. He also has a review show. He does a lot of different things, you know, in CHH and also outside of CHH because he sees a bigger point. But I think that in order for us to grow as a genre, we first have to realize who we are and what are we going to represent moving forward. We cannot just simply beat a dead horse year after year while other genres are going up. We're kind of staying stagnant, and you already know what they say: if you go up, you go down. You don't stay stagnant or stay the same. But I'm curious to hear what you have to say. What are your thoughts of Eliseo? What do you thought about what he said? What do you thought about what I said? Please comment below, man. Let's keep this conversation going, because I think that we have to figure out as a Christian hip hop body who we are before we can move into the next decade, 2020 and beyond. So again, it's the entertainer, the motivator, the educator, and please don't forget all three. Lucky Murray back with another CHH today. And guys, go to that luckymurray.com. That's LUCKYMURRAY. My website is coming out real soon. And also please check out my videos up here somewhere. And also please subscribe somewhere on the screen. Until next time, people.